Hello YouTubers, this is Hackney Trainer. Recently while surfing through YouTube looking at videos, I discovered that I have a friend's channel which has recently been attacked by a person holding a channel by the name of Subway 5059. This man changes his channel and his username about as frequently as you change clothing. He pops up like the troll that he is, throws disgusting comments at decent and honorable people on YouTube, and then goes on, and when the complaints get to be too much, he just abandons that channel and starts another. So I'm going to make it my point that as I discover these channels, I am going to expose them. I'm going to put them up and document them. Another little piece of information, this Paulo from Essex, UK, uses an internet service provider called TalkTalk.co.uk, and anyone that's interested, I can provide further information that I think you would find fascinating. This young man recently, or I shouldn't say recently, has for some time been attacking a long-known YouTuber and beloved YouTuber named Geriatric1927, Mr. Peter Oakley. Peter is a wonderful English gentleman who has spent his retired years trying to help the elderly and the seniors in life embrace computer technology and communicate with their families, learning to enjoy all that the internet has to offer, YouTube and Facebook and all of the other social networks. Well, apparently there is some degree of hatred from this Subway 5059, as I said again, Paulo, and he cannot for some reason accept that Geriatric 1927 has a right to be on YouTube like everyone else. He throws hateful, terrible, vicious comments at Peter. Why don't you dry up and die, you old bastard, and many others. And I think it's absolutely disgusting that somebody can, throw comments like that at a respectable elderly gentleman. I've tried to reason with this low-life piece of shit. There is no reasoning with him, as you have to have a brain to accept reason. I would ask all YouTubers that see his channels not to give him the ratings or subscriptions that he asks for, but to make a joint effort to report his actions to YouTube. And as multiple people begin to report him, YouTube is aware of him, and they've been provided with documentation of his many channels to date and have assured that they will be taking action. TalkTalk.com has also promised action. But until this happens, I think we as YouTubers have to police our own network and make sure that lowlifes like Subway 5059 have no power over our day-to-day lives, and that we need to ignore piece of shit trash like Paulo and move on and continue producing the fine videos that YouTube has to offer. I have, as I said, documented hundreds of his channels, and he thinks he's getting away with anything and everything, but until YouTube acts, I intend to continue exposing him for the low-life piece of shit that he is. When we start attacking senior citizens in our society, especially respectable and decent ones, then we become a low-life civilization. And as long as pieces of dirt like Paulo continue with channels that have no other purpose but then to attack and hate people, well, then we know what not to accept on YouTube. And when you see it, drop a line in the report boxes and let him know that we don't appreciate his type of garbage. And I think that he probably won't get the message, but we always have one option, and that's to ignore everything that he produces. And or if you see it, you also have the freedom of making comments and telling him what you really think of what he does. So that's my rant for today. And once again, take a look at that channel. He makes false accusations about Geriatric 1927 being an avid fox hunter, and nothing could be further from the truth. It's just another one of his lies. And folks, I just want you to know that trash like Subway 5059 exists. He lives to attack decent elderly people, which I think is horrible. And so there you have it. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.